What I'm trying to do is to see how can neon expand into another genre, or like how it can keep up with time in the form of art. I'm Chankalun, and I'm a female neon artist in the male-dominant industry. And on the day, I'm also a designer. So neon making is my hobby, actually. And I've been pursuing this since 2018. What neon means to me is when I'm actually detached from the city, studying abroad or working abroad, something that connects you back home. That is what defines your identity. And so neon is definitely part of the visual cues or identity that means to me. When I went to Netherlands, I had an experimental neon piece in mind that I want to learn. And so I showed it to my neon teacher, Rami. And then when he saw it, he was like, oh, I know, like you need to use an oven for it. And then that opened up my mind so much because my understanding about neon making in Hong Kong is that it's only limited to bending neon and then bombard it. After this conversation and after the workshop with Remy, I started to have this idea to develop a project that investigates on neon around the world, how culturally, historically, maybe even geographically would affect the design in different cities or countries. And that's how I started the Neon Girl project. So I really like the piece Everybody is a Beach Buddy because it is a piece that promotes self-love, body positivity, and I actually asked 13 of my girlfriends to show me the body silhouette. And then I try to blow the shape of the body with the glass blowing techniques. And then it forms into a heart shape at the end to promote like, yeah, you should love however shape you are. One of the things I always believe is I don't want to do or create something just for the sake of it. I want to create a meaning for it. So before I could find a meaning or before I can find a good connection to something, I wouldn't work on it at all. Neon has actually become my teacher. Whenever I talk to a new neon artist or benders, I learn so much from it every day. It might be something about chemicals, it might be something about physics. It could be completely like non-neon related. And then another thing is it allows me to draw the similarities between life and glass because life is very strong and fragile, just like glass. It can break easily, but at the same time, like when it's broken, you can always fix it. I think there aren't a lot of female practitioners is because like first, it's not an easy, accessible craft to start with. It is actually quite hard to find neon benders or artists to learn from, or even a workshop. And even for me back then, it was quite hard. I hope there are more people that could learn this craft and understand the hard work behind it. So once you understand how difficult is something, you would learn how to appreciate it in order to keep this very important visual identity of Hong Kong alive.